number 2, Kiera England. At guard, number 4, Katie McLaughlin. At guard, number 13, Madeline Kelly. At forward, number 12, Serena McDowell. And at forward, number 14, Molly Benetti. And the rest of our 2024-2025 Nazareth Golden Flyers. The Flyers are coached by Michaela Sizer, Stephanie Spoto, Kristen Simmons, and Tim Dunn. The head coach of Nazareth is Kelly Dunn-Romig. Official sport tonight's game, Mr. Steve Paul, Mr. Jerome Davis, and Mr. James Solomon.
Hey, pleasant good afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in to the Empire 8 Network for women's basketball action coming to you from the Cadera Gymnasium at Mike Daly Court on the campus of Nazareth University. It'll be the Elms College Blazers taking on the Nazareth University Golden Flyers. This is the first of 2 games this afternoon in the Sandy DeWolf McCormick Memorial Tournament. Played here on the campus of Nazareth University. Golden Flyers have been off for 15 days. They come in with a record of 4-2 overall. And Elms comes in with a record of 3-6 overall. Elms coming to you from Chicopee, Massachusetts. And we're just about set for the opening tip. Nazareth outfitted in their home white jerseys. Elms in their road green uniforms with gold numbers. Starting lineups for both sides. Mary Turco's number 10, jumping center here against Kiera Anglin, number 2 for the Golden Flyers. And Elms controls the opening tip. Piper Graham, number 23, has the ball, and now she gives it up for Ramya Johnson. Number 12 is Jade Lewis. She pulls up for a short jumper, and she hits it. So Jade Lewis, the sophomore from Orlando, Florida, hits the first field goal. And we got a whistle. We got a problem already with the shot clock, it appears. So starters for Elms, Mary Turco, number 10, number 12, Jade Lewis, number 13, Talia Uribe. Ramya Johnston is number 22, and Piper Graham, number 23. For the Golden Flyers, Kiera Anglin is number 2. Number 4, Katie McLaughlin. Number 12, Serena McDowell. Number 13, Madeline Kelly. And number 14, Molly Benetti. They're going to reset the shot clock to 27 seconds. They play with a 30-second shot clock in women's hoops. 4 10-minute quarters, women's college basketball. Here's McDowell putting it on the floor. Outside for McLaughlin, three-pointer. That's good. Katie McLaughlin knocks down the triple. Golden Flyers full court pressure here. Early going. They almost had the steal. Jade Lewis quickly ahead for Piper Graham. Graham from the outside puts it on the deck. This is Turco, cross court for Lewis. Lewis guarded by McLaughlin, tries to go left baseline, puts up a wild shot that's way off the mark. McLaughlin tracks down the loose ball and pushes it up the floor for the Golden Flyers. This is Molly Benetti, cross court for Kiera Anglin. Anglin cross court for McLaughlin. Inside for Kelly, posting up inside. Back outside, McDowell, jumper on the baseline. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound loose. Knocked out of play, last touch by Elms. So it'll be Golden Flyer ball. 20 seconds reset to the shot clock. Madeline Kelly will inbound for the Golden Flyers. This is Kelly inside for McDowell. She reaches and she's going to get fouled by Mary Turco. Turco, fresh 5'11 freshman from Winthrop, Massachusetts. Non-shooting foul, so they're going to reset the shot clock to 20. So already we've had a couple of missteps with the shot clock. McLaughlin gets it in to Kelly. Kelly's going to launch from 3, and that's good for Madeline Kelly. Sophomore from Webster. She's the Golden Flyers leader in three-point field goals made, 13 coming in. Here's full court pressure. Nazareth almost forces the turnover there. Little zone pressure to open the game. We saw this in Nazareth's most recent game, a 71-50 win over Lycoming. Nazareth won its last 3 heading into the break. Wins over Rochester, Alfred, and Lycoming. There's Elms with it. Uribe gives it over to Johnston. Johnston kicks it back outside. Good defense here by the Golden Flyers. 5 on the shot clock as they drive to the basket. Shots up, no good by Johnston. Rebound by Anglin. Anglin pushes it up the floor to McLaughlin, who's wide open. Oh, misses the layup. Gets her own rebound, though. Outside for Benetti. Here's McLaughlin again. 3-point try. That's no good. Rebounded by Lewis for Elms. Jade Lewis pushing the pace here. Guarded by McLaughlin. Drives to the basket. Lays it up and in. Nice move there by Jade Lewis. He's got all 4 of the points. That goes inside to McLaughlin. She can't hit the layup. So Nazareth missed a couple layups here early on. One by McLaughlin, one by Serena McDowell. Usually steady underneath the basket. Here's Turco posting up. Shot blocked by Benetti. Turco gets her own rebound. And it's knocked out of play. Last touch by the Golden Flyers with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Substitution for Elms, number 14, Jenny Gorski, a 5'8 junior from Vernon, Connecticut. Checks in for the first time. Piper Graham, a 5'3 junior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, will inbound. And they lob this in. There's a jumper from the top of the key is good from Ramya Johnston. And Elms up 7-6 here after the three-pointer by Johnston. Johnston, a grad student from Newtown, Connecticut. Here's Benetti driving to the basket, puts it up and in for her first basket of the ball game. Benetti coming in as the Golden Flyers' leading scorer at 13.2 points per game. Junior from Camillus, New York. There's a jumper by Graham that's off the mark. Kelly with the rebound, pushes it ahead for Anglin. Anglin right wing side. They work it around the perimeter. Benetti looks down low, nobody there. Drives to the basket, has her shot blocked by Gorski, but we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Gorski, her first. And Benetti will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair here for the Golden Flyers. 6-foot junior from Camillus, New York. Benetti averaging 13.2 points per game, 50% from the foul line so far. She knocks down the first free throw. Elms a winner in its most recent game. They've been off since the 5th of December. As Benetti swishes the second. Another substitution for Elms, number 20. Kelly LaBelle, a 5'7 junior from Tolland, Connecticut in the game now. More full court pressure here by the Golden Flyers. And there's a steal by Anglin off the pressure, puts up a shot, goes in and draws the foul. Nice play there by Anglin to get the steal and make the basket. And Anglin will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Gorski commits the foul, her second. And Anglin, second leading scorer in the team, as Sophia Andrade, number 24, a 5'8 sophomore from Southwick, Massachusetts, checks in for the Blazers. Anglin, the junior from Rochester, Brighton High School. That one's no good. Like she missed everything on that free throw.
Violation, Elms ball.
So Elms will take over. Nazareth with a 12-7 lead here. First quarter action from the Cadera Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us. Joe Seil on the call here. There's another steal by Nazareth off the pressure. McDowell reached in to get that one. So Nazareth takes over again. There's McDowell on the right block, puts up a shot off the glass and in. Nice pass inside by Anglin to find her. Golden Flyers once again, pretty balanced attack. There's another steal by Kelly, dishes it off for Anglin, who lays it up no good, but she draws the foul. It's going to be on Johnston. And Anglin will return to the free throw line to shoot two. Talia Uribe back in the lineup. 5'2 junior from South Hadley, Massachusetts. Anglin will shoot a pair here for Nazareth. And this one swishes through. Anglin, 85% foul shooter coming in, 17 out of 20 in the first 6 ball games for the Golden Flyers. Nazareth has played just one Empire 8 conference game so far, a win over Alfred back on the 7th of December. More full court pressure here by the Golden Flyers. Elms having some trouble with it. That's Johnston picking up her dribble. And we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Katie McLaughlin.
Katie McLaughlin, her first, team first. In the game for Nazareth, number 23, Madeline Johnson.
Madeline Johnson, number 23, a 5'2 senior from Horseheads, the lone senior in the Golden Flyers roster. In there for the first time, guarding Jade Lewis at the moment. She hands it over for Uribe. Anglin with good defense, another steal by the Golden Flyers. Here comes McDowell on the open floor. Kicks it outside. Kelly, three-point try. That's off the rim, no good. Good rebound there by Uribe with a good box out. And this is Johnston, right wing side, working against Anglin. Back outside Lewis. Lewis driving into the lane, has it knocked away by McDowell. Another steal. Here's Kelly on the dribble inside for Benetti. She has it knocked away. Stolen there by LaBelle. Back outside for Andrade, working against Johnston. There's LaBelle. Now Johnston. Cross court for Andrade. 10 on the shot clock now. Uribe goes into the lane, can't hit the shot. Good defense there again by Serena McDowell. Johnston ahead for Benetti, who lays it up and in. And the Blazers are going to take a timeout with the score. Nazareth 18, Elms 7 with 4:22 to go in the first quarter. This is a 30-second timeout charged to the Blazers. Elms coached by Denisha Parks, now in her second season. She's a 2015 Elms College graduate. She's also the school's all-time leading scorer and rebounder, over 2,200 career points and over 1,200 career rebounds at Elms. Former assistant at Worcester State and Clark University. Blazers compete in the Great Northeast Athletic Conference. They were 10-15 overall last year. Nazareth, meanwhile, coached by Kelly Dunn Romig, now in her 10th season with the Golden Flyers. 148 career wins, including 95 wins in Empire 8 conference play. And more full court pressure here coming out of the timeout from the Golden Flyers. Tessa Shuey, number 25, now in the game for Nazareth, along with number 11, Leah Fusilli. Here's a jumper from the outside. That's no good. That was LaBelle with that jumper. Here's Fusilli with the rebound. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Nice move there by Leah Fusilli. And once again, good scoring balance by the Golden Flyers. 6 different players have had scored field goals here for Nazareth in this opening period. Another good swarming defense by Nazareth, almost close to another turnover. But Johnston avoids the pressure as they get this inside. Turco goes up strong, misses the shot, but draws the contact. I think it's Kiera Anglin. It's going to be charged with the personal.
Number 2, Kiera Anglin, her first, team second.
Second team foul, and Mary Turco, 5'11 freshman from Winthrop, Massachusetts, will shoot a pair. That one clangs off the back of the rim. Turco averaging 10 points, 10.3 points per game. Also the team's leading rebounder at 9.3. And just a 48% foul shooter coming in. And that one misses as well. So Anglin rebounds that miss. Nazareth on top 20-7 here. Early first quarter action. Here's Johnson, three-point try. That's off the back of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound for Benetti. Back out for Fusilli. Johnston again was open, but passes up the three-point try. Shuey will launch from 3. That's no good. Lewis rebounds for Elms. Puts it on the floor. Quickly ahead for Uribe. Good job by Nazareth getting back defensively. Here comes Turco. Back outside for LaBelle. Three-pointer off the back of the iron. Benetti rebounds. Here's Johnson in the open floor. Dishes it off for Fusilli. Drives down the lane. Puts it off the glass and in. Tough shot there by Leah Fusilli, but she gets it to go down. 5'7" junior from Penfield. And more full court pressure here by the Golden Flyers. That one's knocked away by Anglin, who puts it up and in. Kiera Anglin with 6 points now. As she forces the turnover with the steal and the putback. So Elms having some trouble with this pressure. LaBelle cross court for Uribe into the lane. Puts up a shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. Benetti. Quickly ahead for Shuey. Pushes it ahead for Johnson. Shuey's open on that right wing side, but passes up the shot opportunity. Here's Fusilli from three. And that's good for Leah Fusilli. So the Golden Flyers firing on all cylinders here in this opening quarter as they're off to a great start. Up by 20 already, 27-7. This is Johnston on the outside. Turco posting up. It's a mismatch against Shuey. Puts it up with the left hand, no good. Fusilli rebounds. There's Benetti in the open floor. Ahead for Anglin, who lays it up and in. And a whistle and another timeout. Called by Elms with 1:36 to go in the first quarter. It's Nazareth 29, Nazareth 7. So the Golden Flyers really looking strong here in this first 10 minutes of action. Mentioned Elms last played on the 5th of December. That was 10th of December, I should say. So they've been off for 19 days. And that was a 66-28 loss to Amherst, one of the top teams in the country in Division III. The most recent win was against Vermont State Linden on the 5th of December. 71-57 was the final score there. Golden Flyers, meanwhile, last played on the 14th of December at home here against Lycoming out of Pennsylvania. They won that game 71-50. And other action in the Empire 8 today. Alfred is at Clark in Massachusetts, and Elmira is at Western Connecticut. And this is a two-day tournament, so we got the consolation and the championship game slated for tomorrow at 1 and 3 p.m. respectively. And then after this one, we got Worcester Polytechnic Institute from Massachusetts taking on the University of Hartford. That'll start around 6 o'clock. And we'll have that one for you also on the Empire 8 Network. Substitution for Nazareth, number 1 is Morgan Caraballo, sophomore from Waterloo in the game now. Elms breaks the pressure. They kick it back outside. Three-point try is off the mark. That was Piper Graham with that three-pointer. And here's Johnson quickly ahead for Nazareth. Shuey puts it on the floor. And we got a whistle and a traveling violation called against Tessa Shuey with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. So Elms will inbound. They get into Turco, back to Lewis, who fumbles it. And we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Jade Lewis.
Her first.
That's the 5th team foul. So Morgan Caraballo will shoot 2 for Nazareth as Elms is over the limit. Caraballo's first free throw, it rattles out. 5'6" sophomore from Waterloo, Morgan Caraballo. And misses the second. Rebounded by LaBelle. Lewis quickly ahead, and it's stolen by Tessa Shuey for the Golden Flyers. Here comes McLaughlin quickly ahead for Fusilli, who slashes into the lane. Outside for Shuey, three-point try. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis being hounded by Johnson as she works it into the front court. Shea Barron, number 15, now in the lineup for Elms as Lewis drives to the basket along the right baseline but can't hit the layup, and Shuey rebounds. Johnson inside for Fusilli, posting up against Turco, back outside for McLaughlin, but it was deflected. out of bounds. So Nazareth will keep possession. Shot clock is off with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Caraballo hands it off for Johnson. See if Nazareth will hold for one shot here with 12 seconds to go. Caraballo outside, fakes the shot, puts it on the floor, back out to Johnson. Now to Caraballo, drives to the basket, lays it up, no good. Turco rebounds, and that'll do it for the first quarter with the score. Nazareth 29, Elms 7. We will take a short break. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Empire 8 Network, so stay with us. Back at Nazareth University, Joe Seil with you at Mike Daly Court at the Cadera Gymnasium. Peyton Littlefield at number 5, and 5'9" freshman from Elmira now in the lineup for the Golden Flyers. Littlefield averaging 6.5 points per game, 10 3-pointers on the year, which ranks her second on the team. It'll be Nazareth ball to start the second quarter. Very successful first quarter there for the Golden Flyers. 6 different players scoring. We had Kiera Anglin with 8 points, Leah Fusilli with 7, Molly Benetti with 6. And we got a whistle and a foul right away on the Blazers. It's going to be on Shea Barron, number 15. Golden Flyers going with McLaughlin, Littlefield, Serena McDowell, Madeline Kelly, and Molly Benetti. Here's Kelly, lobs inside McDowell. There's McLaughlin driving to the basket, picks it outside for McDowell. Shot clock winding down. McLaughlin's going to launch a three-pointer. That's no good. Lewis with the rebound. Good defensive stand that time by Elms. There's Ramya Johnson, misses the shot, and the rebound is batted around and last touched by Mary Turco, so it'll be Golden Flyers ball. Golden Flyers 22-4 last year in the direction of Kelly Dunn Romig, 14-2 in the Empire 8. Here's McLaughlin inside for McDowell, who dribbles it off her foot, and it ball's retrieved by Barron. Here comes Lewis in the open floor, driving to the basket, lays it up, no good. Littlefield with the rebound. There's McLaughlin driving in, picks up her dribble, and gets tied up there by Ramya Johnson. And it'll be Elms ball with the possession arrow pointing in favor of the Blazers. And more full court pressure here by the Golden Flyers. This was a first quarter issue for Elms. Here's Turco driving to the basket, has her shot blocked by McDowell. Goes out of bounds, last touched by Nazareth. So turnovers, 9 in the first quarter by Elms. So Golden Flyers' pressure defense was quite effective. They lead this one 29-7. Elms just 3 out of 16 from the field. Inbound pass comes to Turco, who lays it off the glass and in. So Mary Turco with her first field goal. Here's Kelly inside for McDowell. Left-handed shot off the glass is good for Serena McDowell, her second bucket. There's a three-point try. Left wing side by Piper Graham. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Turco. Back outside for Lewis. Back inside for Turco. Tries to post up. Back outside for Barron. Her shot's up no good. Benetti rebounds. Pushes it ahead for Kelly. Kelly quickly ahead for McDowell, running the floor well, and she lays it in. McDowell with a great job running the floor. The 6'2" sophomore from Avon, New York. There's Lewis. She's going to pick up the dribble, launch a three-pointer, and she hits it. Jade Lewis with 7 points now. Sophomore from Orlando, Florida. There's Benetti. She's going to launch a three-pointer. That one's no good. The rebound chased down by Johnston. Here's Lewis in transition. Picks up her dribble. Left wing side, and she hits the short jumper. So 9 points now for Jade Lewis, a 5'5" sophomore from Orlando. Here's Benetti driving into the lane. And we're going to get an offensive foul as Jade Lewis steps in to draw the charge. Molly Benetti is going to pick up the personal. First team foul of the quarter against the Golden Flyers. Changes on both sides. Jenny Gorski back in there for Elms, along with Talia Uribe, the junior from South Hadley, Massachusetts, and Kiera Anglin, 5'10" junior from Rochester, back in there for the Golden Flyers. This is Piper Graham working against Madeline Kelly. Lewis crosses over. Gives it up for Uribe. 12 on the shot clock. Johnston guarded by Anglin. Baseline jumper, Uribe. That misses everything. The rebound is tracked down by Molly Benetti. Anglin's going to hand this off for McLaughlin. Nice give and go from Benetti to McDowell, who finishes. So nice unselfish play there by the Golden Flyers. 8 points now for McDowell. Nazareth, as we mentioned, firing on all cylinders here in this first half. 35-14 is the lead now. It's a 3-touchdown lead for the Golden Flyers.
In the game for Nazareth, number 23, Madeline Johnson.
Madeline Johnson looks like she's going to re-enter the game for the Golden Flyers. Oh, they award possession to Elms there. Johnson's going to replace McLaughlin. Officials are going to talk about this. James Salamone and Steve Call are the officials. Jerome Davis also on the game. 6:17 to go, first half. Nazareth in control here. Lewis inbounds it to Uribe. Here's Johnston, top of the key, picked up there by Anglin. Now Graham back outside Johnston. Good defense here by the Golden Flyers. Shot clock winding down. And the ball goes off the hands of Jenny Gorski for another Elms turnover. So another good defensive stand there by the Golden Flyers. Madeline Johnson up to Benetti, inbounds inside for McDowell, and she scores and draws the foul.
Elms foul on number 22, Ramya Johnston.
Foul's going to be on Ramya Johnston.
In the game for Nazareth, number 11, Leah Fusili.
Leah Fusili back in there. Serena McDowell will shoot one.
Shooting for Nazareth, number 12, Serena McDowell.
McDowell 77% at the free throw line so far. As she swishes that one. 11 points now for Serena. Golden Flyers back off their pressure here now. There's Graham driving to the basket, has her shot blocked by Kelly, rebounded by Turco. Misses the shot, draws the foul. It's going to be on Fusilli. And Mary Turco will shoot a pair here for Elms. Turco just a 49% foul shooter. We saw her miss a couple free throws earlier, but she swishes this one. Freshman from Winthrop, Massachusetts. Elms, not really a good free throw shooting team, just 61% as a team coming in. There's going to be a lane violation against McDowell. So Turco will get another chance. And Turco makes good on the second attempt. 38-16 now our score. Johnson pushes the pace for Nazareth. Kelly inside for Fusilli. Has the pass knocked away and chased down there by Kelly LaBelle, number 20. Graham almost loses it, picks it up. Guarded tightly there by Anglin. Cross-court dangerous pass there for Lewis. Lewis drives to the basket, has her shot swatted away by Fusilli. And Elms will keep possession after it goes out of bounds. Lewis inbounds. Graham wide open for three, and she hits it. Piper Graham with her first field goal. It's a three-pointer, junior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Johnson for Kelly. There's Fusilli. Good movement there by the Golden Flyers as Fusilli finds Serena on the high-low play. And McDowell lays it in. Almost another turnover. Kelly with good defense. There's a pass inside. Knocked away by Anglin. So Elms will inbound. 19 on the shot clock. They get it into Jade Lewis. Lewis going to drive to the basket, puts up a shot, no good, but she draws contact from Fusilli, who'll pick up her second foul.
Her second, team third. In the game for Nazareth, number 24, Braden Schultz. Shooting for Elms.
Braden Schultz, a 5'10 junior from Cicero, New York, wearing number 24, checks in for Nazareth for the first time. Jade Lewis with two free throws, misses the first. Lewis is 66% free throw shooter coming in. Second free throw is good. 10 points now for Lewis to lead Elms. She has half of her team's points. Anglin, left wing side, cross court for Kelly. It's like matchup zone defense here that Elms is employing here. Braden Schultz inside, puts it up off the glass, too strong, gets her own rebound, puts it up no good. Rebound, Turco. So Schultz had a good chance there, but couldn't knock down the layup, and that one is kicked away by Serena McDowell. So Elms will keep possession. Ramya Johnston back in the lineup for Elms. And Tessa Shuey returns for the Golden Flyers. Shuey, a junior from Youngstown, New York. This is Lewis inside for Turco, posting up. Back outside for Gorski, who misses the shot. Anglin rebounds, quickly ahead for Johnson. Here's Shuey, three-point try. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound is loose. Anglin gets it to Schultz, lays it up and in.
Braden Schultz.
So Braden Schultz with her first bucket for the Golden Flyers off the nice offensive rebound by Anglin. There's a nice pass inside for Turco, but she can't hit the shot, but draws contact. With 3:25 to go. It's going to be on Braden Schultz.
Braden Schultz, her first, team fourth.
And Mary Turco
Number 10, Mary Turco.
will return to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
In game for Elms, number 13.
Talia Uribe back in the lineup for Elms.
Morgan Caraballo.
And Morgan Caraballo back in there for Nazareth. Turco hits the first. .5'11" freshman from Winthrop, Mass, Malden Catholic High School, and she swishes the second as well. So she came in with a tough free throw shooting percentage, but she's hit her last 4 now. She has 6 points. 3-point try there by Shui. Rebounded by Turco, and Anglin reaches in to try to tie her up, but in the process commits a foul. And that is the 5th team foul against the Golden Flyers. So Turco will return to the free throw line to shoot 2.
In game for Nazareth, number 14, Molly Benetti.
Molly Benetti returns for Nazareth.
For Elms, number 10, Mary Turco.
Benetti was the 2nd team Empire 8 Conference All-Star for Nazareth last year, as was Katie McLaughlin, as Turco misses the first free throw. Kara Anglin, a 3rd team honoree. Olivia Dabrowski, who was the only player that Nazareth lost from last year's team, was a 1st team all-conference selection. Turco's 2nd free throw, that's no good. Benetti rebounds. Ahead to Caraballo. Cross court for Shui. Here's Johnston. Gets double teamed in the corner. Caraballo cross court. Johnston's wide open left wing side. Can't hit the 3-pointer. Offensive rebound, Benetti. And ball is loose on the floor and finally retrieved by Ramya Johnston. Here's Lewis quickly ahead for Uribe. Driving to the basket, puts up a shot, no good, but she's fouled by Braden Schultz.
Nazareth foul on number 24, Braden Schultz, her 2nd personal of the evening. For Elms, number 13,
Talia Uribe, 5'2" junior from South Hadley, Massachusetts. Checks in. Stephanie Mildner, 5'10" freshman from Sterling, Pennsylvania, wearing number 44. In the lineup now for Elms. Uribe with 2 free throws, swishes the first. Uribe 56% from the free throw line. But it looks pretty good on those 2. And it's 42-24 is our score now. Here's Caraballo. Johnston. Now Benetti tries to go down low for Schultz, but the pass is intercepted by Lewis. Golden Flyers getting a little careless here on offense now. Good job by Elms to break the pressure. Here's Johnston, 3-pointer, left wing side, no good. Benetti rebounds, has it knocked away by Mildner. It'll be Golden Flyer ball. Peyton Littlefield back in the lineup for Nazareth, along with Serena McDowell. McDowell with 13 points already in this one. Here's Benetti from the right elbow. That rattles that one in. She's got 8 points now. Nazareth lead back to 20, 44-24. 3-point try from the right side by Johnston is no good, and Littlefield wisely lets that one go out of bounds. With 1:43 to go in the first half. Golden Flyers off to a great start. They led at 29-7 after 1 quarter. And they continue to build on that Caraballo 3-pointer. That's no good. Offensive rebound, McDowell. Caraballo cross court. Littlefield will launch a 3-pointer. That one's no good. Lewis again with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor for Kelly LaBelle. Lays it up, no good. Benetti rebounds. Here's Johnson pushing the pace. Picks up her dribble, cross court. Littlefield's open from the right wing side this time, and she rattles that one out. Benetti offensive rebound, turnaround jumper, that's no good. And Ramya Johnston with the rebound. Under a minute to play now. Lewis, they work it around the perimeter. Uribe trying to work that left baseline. Good defense there by Littlefield. Milner has it stripped away by Johnson. 2-on-1 break for Golden Flyers. Ahead for Caraballo, lays it up off the glass too strong. Littlefield keeps that one active. McDowell, cross court Johnson. Johnson guarded there by Uribe. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Benetti, pulls up just north of the free throw line, and she hits the jumper. 10 points now for Molly Benetti. 15 seconds ago, shot clock's off, so Elms can hold for one if they wish. Here's Lewis, crosses over against Caraballo, gets into the lane, puts up a shot, no good, gets her own rebound. Second one is blocked by Benetti. Milner gets it and lays it in. And there's the horn signaling the end of the first half with the score. Nazareth 46, Elms 26. We will take a 15-minute break for halftime. We'll be back with second half action in the Sandy DeWolf McCormick Memorial Basketball Tournament. So stay with us on the Empire 8 Network. Welcome back to the Empire 8 Network. Josiah with you here at Nazareth University, Mike Daly Court in the Cadera Gymnasium. The opening round of the Sandy DeWolf McCormick Memorial Tournament. Nazareth leading Elms College out of Chicopee, Massachusetts by a score of 46-26. Golden Flyers with a very solid first half showing. Serena McDowell with 13 points, Molly Benetti with 10. Nazareth went 19 out of 40 from the field in the first half for a 47.5 shooting percentage. They were 3 for 16 from three-point range, 5 for 8 from the free throw line. Nazareth led by as many as 24 points in that first half before settling for the 20-point margin. Elms, meanwhile, just 8 out of 31 from the field, just 26%, 3 out of 9 from three-point range, 7 for 12 from the free throw line. And Elms committed 11 turnovers, had some trouble against Nazareth's full court pressure. 10 points for Jade Lewis to lead the Blazers in the first half. So that's where we sit here as we get ready to start the second 20 minutes of action. Coming up at 6 o'clock, it'll be Worcester Polytechnic Institute against Hartford, or University of Hartford. The winners will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, the consolation game at 1 o'clock. And just a couple words about Sandy DeWolf McCormick. She's a 1991 Nazareth grad who passed away with cancer back in 2020. She was a standout player for the Golden Flyers, over 1,300 points, nearly 900 career rebounds, member of the Nazareth Sports Hall of Fame, and really a Hall of Fame person as well. Just tragic loss, succumbed to cancer at the age of 51 back in 2020. So we miss her, and we're happy to name this tournament after Sandy DeWolf McCormick. So second half action, Nazareth with the ball first. Zone defense here by Elms here to open the third quarter. Nazareth gets it inside to McDowell, down low for McLaughlin, who lays it off the glass and in. So McLaughlin with 5 points now as the first field goal of the second half. Nazareth more full court pressure. Here's a pass to Johnston, who's going to go in uncontested for the layup. So Ramya Johnston, the grad student from Newtown, Connecticut, with that first bucket. Golden Flyers going with the same five that started the game. That would be Kiera Anglin. There's Molly Benetti underneath. Reverse layup is good for Molly Benetti. She's got 12 points now. Serena McDowell, Madeline Kelly, Katie McLaughlin also in the lineup for the Golden Flyers. Likewise, Elms going with the same five starters. Mary Turco, Jade Lewis, Talia Uribe, Ramya Johnston, and Piper Graham. Here's Turco inside, goes up for the shot and scores. Mary Turco, she's got 8 points now. Here's Benetti, puts it on the floor. Back outside Anglin. Benetti's going to launch the jumper, and she hits it.
Molly Benetti.
14 now for Molly Benetti. 2 field goals here in the third quarter. Turco gives it up for Piper Graham, 5'3" junior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Picked up there by Anglin defensively. Here's Uribe. Inside for Turco, posting up against Benetti, puts up the shot. It's blocked by Benetti, and so she gets called for the violation. Traveling violation. Nazareth will take over on the turnover. After this weekend's tournament, Nazareth will be on the road later in the week for a couple of tough road games. There's a three-point try by Madeline Kelly that's off the mark. Turco with the rebound, but there's a steal there by Anglin. McDowell goes in, misses the shot. Turco with the block, and Turco with the rebound. Here comes Graham pushing the pace here now. Give and go for Uribe. Pull-up jumper inside the arc on the right wing side. That's no good. Kelly rebounds. Pushes the pace. Nice bounce pass in the direction of McDowell, but Lewis with a good hustle gets back there for the steal. So Jade Lewis showing some good athleticism there to make that steal. And looks like they're going to change the possession. Oh, we got another shot clock issue, it appears. So Elms breaks the pressure. Here's Uribe outside for Johnston. Her shot's blocked by McLaughlin. And it's taken away there by Anglin for the Golden Flyers. Anglin hands it off for Kelly. Inside for Benetti. Back outside McLaughlin. There's McDowell. Now Kelly gets double teamed and now has it knocked away and stolen by Uribe. Uribe's going to go to the basket. Defended there by McLaughlin, who's going to get charged with a foul. Second foul on Katie McLaughlin.
Katie McLaughlin, her second, team's first of the quarter. Shooting for Elms, number 13,
Talia Uribe will shoot two. 5'2" junior from South Hadley, Massachusetts. That one clangs the back of the rim. Mentioned Elms, not a particularly good foul shooting team, at least not through the first 9 games so far. 61% as a team. Uribe's second shot, that one hits the front of the rim, no good. Anglin rebounds. Anglin hands it off for McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Benetti. Benetti cross court. Kelly's open on the right wing side. Three-pointer, that's no good. Offensive rebound for McLaughlin. And she's fouled by Uribe. That'll send Katie McLaughlin to the free throw line to shoot two.
Elms foul on number 10, Mary Turco, her second, team's first.
Well, they called that on Turco.
Number 4, Katie McLaughlin.
As McLaughlin knocks down the first. 5'10" junior from Marcellus, New York. Mentioned in the first half. Second team All-Empire 8 last year as McLaughlin hits the second. 7 points now for Katie. And Nazareth has matched its largest lead of the ballgame at 24 points. 54-30 is our score. Graham picks up her dribble, gets it off for Lewis, who drives right baseline and scores. Nice athletic move again there by Jade Lewis, working against Kiera Anglin. There's a pass inside for McDowell, and she scores. Nice pass by Madeline Kelly. McDowell with her first field goal of the second half. She's got 15 now. Here's Lewis, picks up her dribble, cross court for Uribe. Inside now Turco posting up against Benetti. Puts up a shot. Benetti gets a hand on it. And McDowell with the rebound. Here come the Golden Flyers now in transition. Anglin ahead for Benetti. Turnaround jumper is off the rim, no good. Turco rebounds. Quickly ahead for Lewis. Good job by Nazareth getting back defensively. Turco tries to go outside for Uribe, but the pass is intercepted by McDowell. McDowell with the quick hands. Able to save that from going out of bounds. Kelly, now McDowell inside for Benetti. Nice give and go for the bucket.
Molly Benetti.
And we got a whistle, and it looks like Elms is going to take another timeout. 30-second timeout with 5:22 to go in the third quarter. It's Nazareth 58, Elms 32. We mentioned Golden Flyers after tomorrow. Looks like they'll be headed for the 3 o'clock game tomorrow if all things hold as they are. They'll play the winner of the Worcester Polytechnic Institute versus University of Hartford game that's going to come up at 6 o'clock. And after that, Nazareth will be on the road for its next 3 games. They're at NYU on Thursday, and the reason that's significant, NYU, the defending national champions in Division III women's hoops. That's a 2 o'clock game on Thursday, and then they're go to Pennsylvania on Friday to play Gwinnett Mercy at 2 o'clock. And then they resume their Empire 8 conference schedule on January 7th against Houghton. That's on the road, a 5:30 game at Houghton on January 7th. So next 3 on the road for the Golden Flyers after tomorrow. First things first, though, they taking on Elms here. In fact, this is the first ever meeting in women's hoops between Nazareth and Elms. And so far going in the favor of the Golden Flyers. This is Piper Graham working against Madeline Kelly. Uribe, left wing side. Gives it up for Lewis. Here's Ramya Johnston. Puts it on the floor. Posting up against McDowell. Gets into the lane. Puts up a shot. No good. Nice rebound there by Benetti. Anglin pushing it up the floor. Hands it off for Kelly. Try to get that in for McDowell, but it's kicked away, literally, by Jenny Gorski, number 14, who just checked in. 5'8" junior from Vernon, Connecticut. Kelly inbounds it for McDowell. McDowell puts it on the floor with the left hand, gives it up for Anglin, top of the key. Still a zone defense, looks like, here for Elms. Benetti fakes a shot inside McDowell. Down low for McLaughlin, who puts it up off the glass and in. Katie McLaughlin does such a nice job using that backboard and knocks down the short jumper there. Nazareth lead up to 28 now, 60-32. Here's Uribe driving to the basket, puts it up too strong with the left hand. Benetti rebounds. McLaughlin ahead for Anglin, right wing side. Benetti gives it a dribble. Inside for Benetti, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Johnston, number 22.
Foul number 22. Mia Johnston, her third.
Second team foul.
Hitting in for Nazareth, number 11, Leah Fusili, and number 23.
Leah Fusili, number 11, returns for the Golden Flyers. Madeline Johnson also back in the lineup. Lob pass comes in for Kelly. Here's Fusili, puts it on the floor. Kelly's going to launch a three-pointer, left wing side, and she hits it.
3-point field goal, scored by number 13, Madeline Kelly.
Second three-pointer of the game for Kelly. Here's Uribe driving to the basket. Misses the shot, but she's fouled there by Leah Fusili on her way to the basket. Her third foul.
Her third and team second. In game for Elms, number 20, Kelly LaBelle.
Kelly LaBelle, number 20.
Number 13.
5'7" junior from Tolland, Connecticut, back in the lineup for the Blazers. And Uribe will shoot a pair. Swishes the first free throw. And second one rims the front of the basket. Here's Nazareth in transition. Kelly working that left baseline, puts up a little floater that rattles in.
Madeline Kelly.
So Madeline Kelly now with 8 points. Johnston working against Johnson. Here's Uribe. Has that pass knocked away by Kelly. Elms will retain possession. Nazareth lead swelling up to 32 points now, 65-33. Short jumper is no good by Gorski. Johnson with the rebound, quickly ahead over the head of Benetti. She can't reach it. Goes out of bounds, so Golden Flyers turn it over. Elms with the ball, Lewis. Lewis tried to get that to LaBelle. Went out of bounds. Last touch by Elms.
Number 10, Mary Turco.
Mary Turco back in there. And Morgan Caraballo in there now for the Golden Flyers, the sophomore from Waterloo. So Molly Benetti for Nazareth already with a double-double. She's got 15 rebounds to go with her 16 points. There's a three-point try by Johnson that's no good. Anglin with the offensive rebound. Here's Caraballo, puts up the short jumper. That's good. Morgan Caraballo with her first bucket. Here's Johnston with it. Gorski works around a screen. Back outside for Lewis, working that left baseline against Anglin. Gives it up for Gorski. Short jumper rattles in for Jenny Gorski for her first field goal. Here's Johnson, picks up her dribble. Gets it down low for Benetti, posting up inside. Short jumper rattles out. Rebounded by Turco. Quickly ahead for Ramya Johnston. There's a short jumper by LaBelle that's good for her first field goal. Got a 1:35 to go, third quarter. Cross court Caraballo. Nice high-low play for Fusilli. She misses the shot, but she gets fouled.
Elms foul number 22, Ramya Johnston.
It's Ramya Johnston, her fourth.
Kicking for Elms number 15, Shea Barron.
And Shea Barron checks in Braden Schultz in there for the Golden Flyers. And Leah Fusilli will shoot two here for Nazareth. That one hits the back of the rim, no good. Fusilli also a member of the Nazareth volleyball team. He made a good run to the Empire 8 finals in 2024. And Fusilli hits one of two, so she's got 8 points. A little full court token pressure here now by the Golden Flyers. They have this one well in hand, it would appear. Jade Lewis into the front court. Gets into the lane, puts up a shot off the glass, no good, but there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on Lewis. Her second foul.
Number 25, Tessa Shui.
Tessa Shui in there for the first time in the second half for Nazareth, the 5'5" junior from Youngstown, New York. There's a pass that's intercepted by Gorski. Lewis, cross court for Gorski. Here's LaBelle with it, or Barron rather, gives it up for Gorski, posting up inside against Schultz, puts up the shot, no good. Schultz with a good box out for the rebound. Caraballo. Zone defense here again for Elms. Shuey, good patience, cross court Caraballo. Shuey's open at the top of the key, passes up the shot. Johnson's going to launch though, and she hits the three-pointer. Madeline Johnson with her first field goal, and it's a three-pointer, so she's dangerous from out there as well. And 71-37 our score. Final seconds ticking off here in the third quarter. Turco posting up inside against Schultz and lays up the shot off the glass and good. 10 points now for Turco. Closing seconds ahead for Shuey. It's tipped away by Gorski with 1.4 on the game clock. Well, they've awarded possession to Elms with 1.4 to go. And into Lewis, and there's the horn signaling the end of the third quarter. Score, Nazareth 71, Elms 39. We will take a short break. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here from the Cadera Gymnasium, so stay with us. Welcome back to the Empire 8 Network. Nazareth on top, 71-39 as we start the fourth quarter. Elms with the basketball. Shea Barron with it. Working around. Kelly LaBelle puts it on the floor. Mary Turco back outside for Gorski. Gorski loses it. Stolen by Fusilli for Nazareth. Golden Flyers outscored Elms 25-13 in that third quarter. As Braden Schultz misses the shot underneath, blocked by Turco, and she gets the rebound. Almost a steal there by Caraballo. But Elms able to retain possession. Lewis drives into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Tessa Shuey for Nazareth. Quickly ahead for Fusilli. Give and go for Shuey, puts it up with the left hand, misses the shot. Good try there by Tessa Shuey. Gorski. Now Schultz with it and puts it in off the steal. So Schultz's second field goal, first one of the second half. So Golden Flyers dominant right now in this game as they lead at 73-39. Here's Turco working against Fusilli. Posting up on that left block and uses her strength to muscle that one in for the bucket. 14 now for her. Or 12 rather. There's Peyton Littlefield driving to the basket for her first bucket. So everybody on the score sheet for Nazareth in this one. Here's Turco. Outside for Lavelle. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Fusilli. There's a steal by Jade Lewis. Works into the lane and gets fouled by Fusilli. 4 fouls on Fusilli.
Team's first of the quarter. Shooting for Elms, number 12, Jade Lewis.
Jade Lewis will shoot a pair. That one rattles in for the sophomore from Orlando, Florida. Jade Lewis was on the all-rookie team last year in the Great Northeast Athletic Conference. As she hits the second free throw. Here's Caraballo, cross court for Shuey, tries to work it inside for Schultz. And her pass is intercepted by Shea Barron. Here comes Lewis, drives down the lane, puts it up with the left hand and in. Nice move there by Jade Lewis to get to the basket. Here's Shuey. Cross court, Caraballo's open, puts it on the floor though. Works that left baseline, gives it up for Schultz. And she's fouled by Mary Turco.
Nazareth foul number 24, Brandon Schultz, her third, 13 seconds. In game for Elms, number 13, Talia Uribe.
Talia Uribe back in the lineup for Elms. And Piper Graham also.
Shooting for Nazareth, number 24, Brandon Schultz.
So Schultz will shoot 2 here. Junior from Cicero, New York, was injured last year, so didn't play for the Golden Flyers. This is her first trip to the free throw line this year. She hits the free throw. And Schultz knocks down the second. She's got 6 points. 77-45. Golden Flyers on cruise control here in the fourth quarter. Uribe picks up her dribble outside for Graham. There's Uribe driving left baseline. Can't hit the shot, but we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Braden Schultz, her third.
Natural foul number 24, Braden Schultz, her fourth, 15 seconds. In game for Elms, number 22, Ramia Johnston. Shooting for Elms, number 13, Talia Uribe.
Talia Uribe will shoot 2 here. And she knocks down the first. And the second shot also good. (77-47) our score. Scoreboard clock hasn't caught up yet. Now it does. There's Schultz posting up inside. Nice strong move. Braden Schultz for the bucket. She's got 8 points now. Jade Lewis working against Caraballo. Cross-court pass for Johnston inside. Gorski posting up against Fusilli. Has the ball knocked loose. Caraballo with the loose ball. Quickly ahead for Schultz, who drives to the basket, scores, but they're going to wave it off as she took an extra step on her way to the basket. Here's Lewis, left wing side for Elms. Picks up her dribble, gets it into Gorski. Gorski at that left elbow, hands it off for Lewis outside. For Piper Graham, passes deflected and knocked away. Nice steal there by Morgan Caraballo for the Golden Flyers. Under 6 to play now. Here's Fusilli, puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, lays it up with the left hand and in. Nice move by Leah Fusilli. 10 points now for Leah Fusilli, junior from Penfield. Here's Graham working against Littlefield. Back outside Lewis. She's going to launch from 3. That one's short. Offensive rebound. Gorski. Her shot is blocked by Schultz. The Blazers will retain possession, but a nice defensive play there by Braden Schultz to pick up the block shot. As Mary Turco returns to the lineup for Elms. Pass comes in for Johnston, three-pointer off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound for Uribe, drives left baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Well, we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Littlefield.
That is her foul number 5, Agent Littlefield, her first.
And Talia Uribe will shoot 2 more.
Number 13, Talia Uribe.
So Uribe with a knack of getting to the free throw line in this game as she rattles that one out. 56% foul shooter. And she swishes the second. 6 for 10 in this game, 6 points. That's where all her points have come from, the free throw line. Good pass ahead for Littlefield, right wing side, picks up her dribble. Shuey with it now, cross-court Caraballo. Into Fusilli. Littlefield's open, right wing side, three-pointer, that's no good. Rebound batted back out for Littlefield. Thought about launching again, but thought better of it. Here's Schultz, her shot is blocked by Turco, gets her own rebound. 12 on the shot clock, short jumper, Schultz. Rebound knocked around, Turco finally corrals it. Nice pass by Lewis ahead for Uribe, puts up the shot, no good. Here comes Nazareth in transition. Caraballo has her pass knocked away by Lewis. Golden Flyers will keep it underneath the basket. Littlefield will inbound. 4:29 to go. Nazareth's going to take a 30-second timeout with 4:29 to go. It's Nazareth 81, Elms 48. First round action of the Sandy DeWolf McCormick Memorial Invitational from the Cadera Gymnasium on the campus of Nazareth University. Glad to have you with us on the Empire 8 Network. Joe Seil here. Nazareth on break here for the holiday season, so kind of a sparse crowd. We do have not a bad crowd actually for no students in attendance. As we mentioned, Nazareth back in action tomorrow at looks like 3 o'clock. They'll be playing the winner of the Worcester Polytechnic Institute versus University of Hartford game in the championship game of the tournament. Nazareth's men's basketball team also resumes its schedule tomorrow against University of Hartford. That's on the road. Three-pointer by Tessa Shuey off the inbound pass. So Tessa Shuey on the score sheet now for the Golden Flyers with the three-pointer. Junior from Youngstown, New York. There's a nice give and go to Uribe. He puts up a wild shot. McDowell, Serena McDowell just into the ball game. Pulls that one in. There's Caraballo, left wing side. Inside for McDowell. It's stolen by Turco. Quickly ahead for Graham. Graham trying to work that left baseline against Fusilli, but Silly with good defense. Turco posting up, back outside. Three-pointer from Laval. That's no good. LaBelle with it again, puts it on the floor, drives to the basket. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Shuey, her first.
Nazareth foul number 25.
And Kelly LaBelle will shoot a pair. First free throw is good for LaBelle. LaBelle, 5'7" junior from Tolland, Connecticut. And that one rattles out. McDowell rebounds. Quickly ahead to Shuey, who pushes it up to Littlefield. That one goes out of bounds and will be Elms ball. Braden Schultz back in there for Nazareth after a short rest. Piper Graham will walk it up the floor here for the Blazers. Here's Johnston into Turco. Turco puts it on the floor. Trying to post up outside Johnson. Back inside to Turco. Posting up against Schultz. Puts it up off the glass and in.
Mary Turco.
Turco's been tough in there. 14 now for her. Littlefield puts it on the floor. Drives to the basket. And draws the contact by Turco. That's her fourth. And Peyton Littlefield will shoot two here for the Golden Flyers.
Team second.
Littlefield makes the first.
Number 5, Peyton Littlefield.
5'9" freshman from Elmira, New York. Littlefield swishes the second. She's got 4 points here in the second half.
In game for Elms, number
Shea Barron, the 5'7" sophomore from Wallingford, Connecticut, comes back into the lineup. 86-51 our score. Here's Johnston, puts it on the deck, guarded tightly by Littlefield. Pulls up in the lane, puts it off the glass and in. Nice move there by Ramya Johnston. She's got 7, and there's a move inside for Schultz, who scores. 10 points now for Braden Schultz. Here's Johnson again off the glass and in.
Ramya Johnson.
Shuey gives it up to Littlefield. Cross court, Caraballo. Fusilli. Back out to Littlefield. 3-point try. That's good for Peyton Littlefield. Littlefield second on the team in 3-point makes. There's an easy drive to the basket for LaBelle, who scores. No one picked her up defensively. A wide open lane. Fusilli puts it on the floor outside Littlefield. Another 3-point try. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Uribe. Minute and a half to play. Ramya Johnston will walk it up the floor. LaBelle right, left wing side. There's a steal by Caraballo. She's going to drive to the basket, puts it off the glass and in. Nice play there by Morgan Caraballo for the steal in the bucket. 93-57. Nazareth with a season high point total. There's a wild shot by Johnston. She misses the shot. Fusilli's going to pick up the foul. She's out.
Your attention, please, now in the game for Nazareth, number 12, Serena McDowell.
So that'll bring Serena McDowell off the bench for the last 58.6 seconds. Ramya Johnston will shoot 2 here for the Blazers. First shot is off the back of the rim, no good. So foul shooting has been an issue here for Elms in this one. As she misses the second, 14 out of 26 they are from the free throw line. Shuey with that rebound. Here's Caraballo. Into Schultz, cross-court Littlefield. High-low for McDowell, who lays it in off the pass from Schultz. So McDowell now with 17. Had 13 in the first half while Nazareth was building an insurmountable lead. Here's Uribe outside Johnston. Dribbles it into the lane, kicks it back to Uribe, right baseline, puts up the shot, no good, but draws the contact. That's going to be on Schultz. That's her fourth. And once again, Uribe will be at the free throw line. 6 of 10 there so far today. Yeah, that's good. And she hits them both. So 8 points all at the free throw line for Uribe. Closing seconds here, the ball game. Golden Flyers shot clock is off, so they're not likely to attack the basket here. Shuey to Caraballo. They'll dribble out the final seconds. And there's the horn signaling the end of this one. Final score, Nazareth 95, Elms 59. Golden Flyers win for the 4th time in a row. They're now 5-2 overall. Elms drops to 3-7 overall. So Nazareth will be in the championship game at 3 o'clock tomorrow. They'll play the winner of WPI versus Hartford. And Elms will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow against the loser of that second game. So just taking a look at the some of the final numbers for the Golden Flyers. They had 4 players in double figures, led by Serena McDowell with 17, Molly Benetti with 16 to go with 15 rebounds. Leah Fusilli and Braden Schultz each with 10 points for the Golden Flyers. Katie McLaughlin with 9. So really good scoring balance all the way around for the Golden Flyers. Everybody getting into the act offensively. A season high 95 points in the win for the Golden Flyers. So a good offensive showing, and they got off to a good start in this one as they led it 29-7 after the first quarter and just cruised from there. So good work by the Golden Flyers, now 5-2. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for the second game between WPI and the University of Hartford on the Empire 8 Network, so stick around.